on what has been a really wintry evening all over the place. We've had snow, particularly in this neck of the woods, for most of the day, and we have to be extremely grateful for the efforts of this evening's hosts in ensuring that our match here can go ahead as planned. There were reports earlier regarding potential difficulties reaching this venue, and you can understand why. Let us hope that not too many have been held up and that the match can go ahead as planned. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that has been clubbed away. Granit Xhaka, David Luiz, Tierney, Aubameyang, and Aubameyang! There it is!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Stones. Silva. Kyle Walker. Rodri. Silva finds himself eased off the ball. Ceballos. Mesut Ozil. Granit Xhaka. Forward it goes. Ceballos. Oh, that's a waste. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Mendy. Just brushed off the ball there. Ceballos, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Saka. Mesut Ozil. Ozil threads one through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Keeper's ball. Rodri. De Bruyne tries to get it forward quickly. Had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Ceballos. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Aubameyang. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ederson gets it upfield. And it's Mahrez. Now it's Aguero. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's through. Done very well to intervene. De Bruyne. Silva. Arsenal scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Hoists it high. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Ceballos. Now a chance to break. And here's Bellerin. Aubameyang. Aubameyang finds himself offside. Mondi tries to switch the play. He gets past his man. Aubameyang. What an adventurous run from a defender. Hector Bellerin. And through to the goalkeeper. Mendy drives it forward. And it's played forward. Bellerin delivers. Played into space out wide. Aubameyang. And it's Aguero. Silva. He's got through. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mondi. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Right through the middle. Gets away from his... hits one! Aubameyang turns and goes back. Pings it out wide. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Mondi. Fernandinho. Arsenal leading by one and looking very comfortable on it. And here's Aguero. Aguero! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Fernandinho. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellerin. Well weighted. And here's Bellerin. Mesut Ozil goes for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Fernandinho plays it forward. Xhaka, that is a terrific run. It's being played forward, and it's Mahrez. Going through, Walker, great strength, too strong for his opponent. De Bruyne. Rodri sticks in a foot to win it back. Kyle Walker. Mondi. De Bruyne. Rodri. Kyle Walker. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So off we go once more. Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead. And it's Mahrez. Kyle Walker. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! Leno trying to get there. Oh, real danger here. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Aguero plays a clever pass. And out to safety. Silva. Stones. Mendy drives it forward. David Silva needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Fernandinho. Stones. Silva. Stones. Granit Xhaka. Saka. Tierney. De Bruyne goes looking. Luis gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Mahrez. Xhaka battles to win it back. Fernandinho cuts it out. Hector Bellerin. Mesut Ozil. Played out to the right. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Ceballos does well to read it and intercepts. Aubameyang. Mondi. Sterling. Mustafi. Mustafi goes back to base. Granit Xhaka. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Xhaka gets into the right position to intercept. Fernandinho. Silva. Forward it goes. Tierney looks to thread it through. Has a goal! Fernandinho tries to get it forward quickly. Mondi hoists it forward, and it's Sterling. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Saka, he's set up one goal so far. There are a few waiting for it. Hit into the middle. And he heaves it forward. Bernardo Silva, and it's played forward, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Brings it forward. Aubameyang, it's a loose ball.
Arsenal are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Silva. Bernardo Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Mahrez! We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it is a corner again. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
That has put a stop to that. Silva. Sterling. The message. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's got through to him. Lacazette. Shot at goal! In it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Lacazette with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Arsenal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Mesut Ozil leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Hector Bellerin floats one over. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Forward it goes. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Now it's Lacazette. Lacazette delivers.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Zinchenko plays it forward. Tierney. It's come loose. Kyle Walker. A real chance to... He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
It's Aguero! It's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! This is threatening to become a really good game. 2 minutes to be added on. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Luis does well there, alert. And it's Aguero. And the counter is on. Sané, foot in. Referee has just said play on. And that is that. Arsenal come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.